Hey guys, it's Ashley, and I am here with my final project for the month of May. I am actually a day late, but I'm glad to have it done, and I really love the way that it came out. Now this is a altered pennant that I created for Craftsupplies1, and I really love the way that it came out. I've never created a pennant before. I have altered a banner once, but I've seen tons and tons of challenges using an altered pennant, and so I did create this for someone. I'm not going to say who, but it is going to be for a package that I will be sending out. And I had so many amazing goodies to use from Julie's shops that I just kept layering and layering and layering, as you can see. So I'm just going to jump right in. What I used was this plain basic burlap banner that I shared with you guys a while back that I purchased. And I just cut off one of the actual pieces from that to create an individual pennant. And I ended up gessoing this, as well as using some ivory and some pink Craft Smart paint over it. It's got like a cream and pink and white background. A lot of it's covered, but all the same, you can see a little on the back that it's got some, you know, a distressed look to it, and definitely shabby. And on this pennant itself, what I did was I started by layering down this trim here, the last of it that I had, and it was a beautiful lace trim that I had from Julie's shop. So I used that here along the edge, and then I also used some of this really pretty like cream ruffle trim as well. Use that, and that's what you see here underneath. And then I also used this beautiful ruffle pleated trim that I had in my stash that coordinated with the colors. This is one of my favorites to use alongside with Julie's trims. I also used this beautiful crochet trim. And then I used this skinny flat back pearl trim as well, another of my favorites from Craftsupplies1. And then this pink Chinese braided trim is part of my design team package for this month. I love this, and it's thick. I love how wide it is. I also used this beautiful white lace that is also from Craftsupplies1, and again that pearl trim as well. And then here on the front, I just used some of these flowers from my stash just to kind of anchor the corners here. And then the majority of these flowers here are all from Craftsupplies1. This is a larger one. It's actually this size, but what I did was I made it smaller because this was just too big, you know, size-wise to go on this pennant. I just broke it down and peeled off a couple layers and cut it down so that I could include it as well. And then this pink flower here, this flower here, and then these little rosebuds as well. These beautiful gessoed leaves are from Craftsupplies1. This little curlicue vine. And then these beautiful, these are my last two of these, and I love these, so I'm going to have to see if I can order some more from Julie because I love them. These beautiful beaded leaves. And then also the, excuse me, the handmade beaded sprays from Julie as well. She creates her beaded sprays. And then this little Eiffel Tower charm you may recognize. This is also from Craftsupplies1, and I love these charms. I've used them on a couple of projects. And then I just have some little acrylic items that are from my stash. And then this beautiful leaf here is also from my stash. And then on the back, what I did was I, instead of using, because there was a rope kind of item to, to hang it from, because it was all strung along in one banner. So you would have to make your own, if you decided to cut it apart like I did, you would have to make your own binding, seam binding or ribbon or some type of item across the top so that you can actually hang it or for decorative purposes. So once I glued down all of the trims, I used some seam binding here and just glued it straight across, and then I used the same 2 flowers on the back just to anchor it and to keep it held down. And then separately on this seam binding, I did some bows. So these are just tied onto here, and they can be taken off or, adjusted or whatever, but they just can slide up and down the actual anchor for the pennant itself. So you can see, again, this is just a close-up of some of the beautiful details, the flowers, and all of the gorgeous trims. And then here again is just the seam binding. So this is the altar pennant that I created. This is my final project, as I said, for the month of May. And I had so much fun using all of the gorgeous doilies and flowers and trims this month. So I'm very excited to see what else Julie gets in. She's always getting in new products. And you guys know you can check her out on Zibbit and on Etsy at Craftsupplies1. So thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you think down below. And I will talk to you all very soon. Bye-bye.